the Seattle Seahawks have a player that just keeps wowing coaches and teammates. And if you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to teams that just kind of don't get the love nationally. We don't talk about every team. We talk about a specific amount of teams that we just kind of like talking about, honestly, because if you're going to do this, you got to kind of like them. And we talk about the Seattle Seahawks. Ever since you traded Russ, it was kind of like, we're kind of rooting for you. Just come on. He's a weird dude, and you've been really interesting since. So love talking about you. If you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, you definitely want to subscribe. Okay, lot of just this is super cool, and I mean you've got to be excited if you're a Seahawks fan. Is that your general manager goes on the radio, goes on Rich Eisen's show, and says, "Hey, I was around Brett Favre at a young age. Everyone was oohing and on at basically how he could throw the ball." And they do the same thing with Milroe. Also, though, he can score from 50, 60, 70 yards out. He can run 22 miles an hour. He's not only got an incredible arm. You've seen some of those clips where he's just like slinging it. He can run fast, too. I don't think people remember that or forgot about that. He ran a 4.37. He's the Justin Fields of this class. I don't even like that because Fields... he's just not – I think they're completely different. I just do, and I hope they are because Fields has shown he's like, he's okay. That's all he is. It's okay. He's got enough athletic ability that he's going to break one. He's going to look cool for a minute, and you're going to lose 20-23. And he's just not going to be able to make that final drive, and you lose. And he's going to finish with 5 wins on the season. Milroe, on the other hand, it's like, man, I feel like if you can get this dude in the right situation, a little bit bigger, big arm, had clunky kind of experience at the end of Alabama, just like, because Alabama was blowing teams out for so many years. I mean, all those QBs that Bryce Young, you name them all, that were just throwing deep bombs to Jamison Williams and just killing teams. And every time you saw a highlight of an Alabama game, it was unreal. And we didn't see that with Jalen Milroe as much. And so it's like, does he suck or what? It's like, no, I think he's going to be a great pro quarterback. I really think he's going to be. So your general manager says that about a player in the most important position that you get in the third round. It could set your franchise in the right direction for 10, 15 years, like one player. It's that important of a position, and you get him in the third round. It's huge. So you take that, speaking of that, and this is where I disagree with this. PFF gave just off-season grades. Now that we got free agency, B. I am not trying to gas you up here. I have no reason to do that. I'm a Lions fan. I mean, I don't hate Seattle, but I have no reason to be like, this is wrong. Seattle rebooted their franchise. I think that takes a lot of guts, and I also think you got to do it right, meaning they could have kept everything as it was, DK, let's just run it back, go get 9 wins, maybe we're sneaking in the playoffs, maybe we're not. Instead, boom, trade away. They let Tyler Lockett go. They're getting picks back. They get aggressive and reboot the franchise with a bunch of picks, get a new quarterback, get a new backup quarterback / future starter in the quarterback. You go from trading your quarterback away to getting 2, I don't want to say better quarterbacks, but better situations, just like that. So you sub in Sam Darnold for Geno Smith. Perfect. It's what we need to do right now. But you find a rising star in Jalen Milroe. You get some defensive additions. You draft incredibly well. You've got a good team that just got some rocky stuff last year. The interior offensive line last year fixed. That was an A+ offseason. Again, I have no reason to be excited for the Seattle Seahawks because until last year, Seattle just beat us constantly. It was just like, this is fun. This is great. This is a lot of fun. We couldn't beat you, and you were just always beating us. We play every year for some reason. So my point in saying all this is the Jalen Milroe thing is so much bigger than I think we're even thinking about because He's a better athlete than we realize. He can throw the ball better than we realize. He's faster. He's been in a program. I don't know why he was still there at the 3rd round. I mean, I do, but at the same time, let's go. PFF also put out your most underrated player, safety Julian Love. He came through with a career year in 24, fits Mike McDonald's defense perfectly. He finished 6th at the position in PFF overall grade. He's finished 6th best safety. Remember, the way they grade this, there's 2 safeties, there's 32 teams, that's 64, and he's in the top 6. He was only one of 2 safeties to rank in the top 10 in the run, defense, and coverage grade last season. It's players like that. I just want to bring him up because as you go now into, all right, we've won 8, 9, 10 games here for a little bit. We got to take this next step. You look at the new guys. You look at kind of your veterans, of course, Sam Darnold's. There's this whole group of like, can those dudes get better? And those are that's the group. So again, we get the new guys, kind of the main. Your running back, Charbonnet. You know, it's like, dude, no, Charbonnet, be really good. Love, be really good. That's what's going to take the Seahawks into the playoffs, and I would love to see them in the playoffs over the Rams, the Niners. The Niners are just annoying. They just kind of been good for a long time. The Rams, let me just explain. All right, so in your division, from an outsider's perspective, you got the Rams, who was just like, McVay, you're not that cool, man. You were for a minute, but you're not anymore. It's just, you're getting older. You can't play that like I'm 30 years old thing. It's just like, you're annoying. You run real fast motion. Everyone does it now. And Stafford, again, you were cool. Wanted you to do well once you left the Lions. You did. So, see ya. And your wife's weird. So, get away from me. So, the Rams are just like, come on. They're just annoying. And let me know in the comments. You're just out of the teams in your division, who annoys you the most. The Niners is just, what else can you say? I mean, it's same kind of thing with Kyle Shanahan, where it's like, dude, you're not that cool with your flat bill. You're just not. And you're annoying because you guys are good. So they're actually like a legit. They had really good players. We'll see what they do now. And then the Cardinals, you're just like, man, I respect you. You're pesky. Everything you do is tough. You're just tough. And I appreciate that. You guys, I wish you luck, in the same division, so I can't wish you too much luck, but that's where it's at. Let me know in the comments if I got that down. Okay. Seattle has a 3rd-round QB that's wowing everyone in practice. We're not talking about it enough, but we will. OTAs, training camp, it's all coming. See you on the next one.